Hey guys, I am happy to report that we have some really beautiful energetics coming in today. We have our moon in Pisces today, wedged in between Jupiter and Neptune, both rulers of Pisces in Pisces. This should definitely be giving a huge spiritual infusion to the day, optimism, hope, inspiration coming through, and also there is a huge emphasis on growth taking place energetically today as well. So let's talk about all that we have coming at us today from this quite peaceful, energetic day. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today is Thursday, January 6th. 2022. My name is Aubrey, and this is your astrological outlook of the day. So, yeah, today, things have been quite rocky lately, quite intense, but we are getting a bit of a break from the chaos today, which is, very purposeful chaos, trying to really break us out of our shell so that we can reunite with our authentic original truth and begin to grow ourselves back up along those lines. That's what this entire astrological lunar cycle, this whole year, has been really pushing towards. But today we do have some really beautiful energy coming in, and it's also a very strong and powerful manifestation day today too. So I want to say that up front as well. And also, like I said, there is this theme of growth being indicated several ways and several capacities in the energy today, and it's definitely based on an alignment to an authentic truth though, and a sense of wisdom that has been gained that we can apply now to help us go through this growth process moving forward. So let's talk about everything that we have going on today. As I said, a very strong spiritual energy that we can use to heal and to release things from the past. That is really the only thing that is standing in our way at this point in time from moving forward down this new path and embracing the direction that is going to help us unlock our destiny and develop into our authentic potential, and therefore live a life in alignment with the abundance and the fulfillment that we truly deserve. However, the releasing the things from the past that are no longer suiting us, specifically in terms of belief systems and ways of perceiving reality that just aren't in alignment or aren't conducive to our growth going forward, that really is the only thing that's kind of standing in our way at this point in time. And these energetic activations coming in today are really doing a lot to try to help us deal with this and grow through this, move on, let go, release these things from the past. Remember, the South Node is still now for another few days in the sign of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, who is in Pisces right now, his home sign, really talking about exposing things and realigning with authentic truth. And with the South Node there, it's a releasing process of our past paradigm, essentially, individually and on the collective level as that snowballs outward. But that is really our last lesson, one of our last lessons at this point in time as we go through this energetic vibrational shift, is we really do need to begin letting go of these things, moving on from the past. And again, we do have an opportunity today that is being supported by the energetics to help us through this process. And ultimately, as you'll find out as I get through this report, it's very much centered around growth today. So we have the sun today, you guys, at 17 degrees of Capricorn. That Sabian symbol, or that particular degree of the zodiac, described in a picture form so that we can just get a better idea about how this specific point translates into our lived experience. That's what the Sabian symbols are, and that's sort of what they describe, our constantly evolving trajectory through time and space, symbolically referenced by placements in the zodiac. So anyways, 17 degrees of Capricorn, where the sun is today, that Sabian symbol is a girl surreptitiously bathing in the nude. And then we have the earth today, always in a polar opposition to the sun at 17 degrees of Cancer. That Sabian symbol is the seed grows into knowledge and life. So just based on these placements today, we know that there is some type of growth going on based on us exposing our truth to ourselves and really purifying ourselves through that process. A girl surreptitiously bathing in the nude, and the seed grows into knowledge and life. We also, remember, are in a new moon cycle, which is the seed planting time and the time when we plant our intentions and what we hope to grow over the course of that cycle. So there is another correspondence to this theme of growth. We also right now have the planet Uranus at 10 degrees of Taurus. That Sabian symbol is a woman sprinkling long rows of flowers. Uranus, the prime mover in our transition into the age of Aquarius, ruling the energetic vibrational frequencies that are, dominant in this air age that we are transitioning into. Uranus is a very significant planet right now, and at that degree, he too is talking about growing flowers, growing something, cultivating, nurturing, giving the tender love and care necessary in order for something to grow. And we are also in an Earth new moon cycle right now that really wants us to put hard work into building, forming, or structuring or growing something, implementing our goals and plans. So growth, you guys, is just all over the energetic blueprint today, and it is in alignment. Remember, a girl surreptitiously bathing in the nude with a cleansed, purified, naked truth that we are comfortable to reveal about ourselves at this point in time. So, there is a big energetic indication symbolically today about a process of growth that is underway now, that we are cultivating, that we are nurturing, that we are caring for, and it is in alignment with that naked truth that we are, that we are willing to essentially put on display at this point in time. So very big themes of growth going on in alignment with truth. And that is what this year has been pushing towards: a refinement, a simplification back down into the basic fundamentals, the original organic foundation of who we are and what we came in with, so that we can strip away everything that has essentially been interfering with our ability to cultivate that stuff up until this point in time, which is what we really need to do, because that is supposed to be our fuel, our resource, our power moving forward in a way that is going to bring us these new opportunities that allows us to experience a life of fulfillment in alignment with what we were actually, what we actually came here to do. So that's what we have going on in terms of the energy this entire year and also today as we go through this process. So growth, for sure, is part of the protocol today. Now let's talk about our lovely moon. Like I said, we have our moon in Pisces today, wedged right in between Jupiter and Neptune, both the ancient and the modern rulers of Pisces in their home sign of Pisces. This is a huge internal alignment with a spiritual infusion of energy that is activating right now, building over the next couple months while these planets actually move into conjunction with one another. And it's really giving us it's opening also a manifestation window for us today. And yesterday this was in effect as well, but it very much so in effect today, that is really helping us to bring our visions down into reality. Now, this is a huge, like I said, infusion of spiritual truth happening again today, and internal alignment with that as well. And this is also part of that girl bathing surreptitiously in the nude and us refining and being able to expose our own truth, our naked truth to ourselves. This energy should be inspiring us to have faith in our ideals and our visions right now as well. Huge, powerful opportunity for manifesting our dreams through our inner vision in alignment with our faith and the work we are doing now. Remember, we are in a Capricorn New Moon cycle right now that is all about trying to help us form and build and structure our path forward in alignment with a way of creating and existing and forming whatever structures we are building that is actually going to end up liberating or freeing us in some type of a way to pursue that path in alignment with our authentic truth. So we have this energy underway right now as we are in the new moon cycle, which is about, again, planting seeds, planting our intentions and what we want to grow and materialize over this lunar cycle. But also, being in Capricorn, it really is about putting some hard work and effort into materializing, physically manifesting our goals and what we want to build and form and structure in our lives to give us that actual sense of freedom at this point in time. And now today, as a feature of our energy for this new moon in Capricorn cycle. We have the moon coming into the space between Jupiter and Neptune and Pisces. Very strong manifestation day where we truly can align with our inner vision, with our ideals, with our dreams, and then tangibly be able to start bringing them down into the physical world and putting some actual effort into actualizing them, into manifesting them in alignment with this greatly expanded sense of faith that we have right now because of all of this Pisces energy, and especially with the moon there today, there is this emotional alignment with that energy. And that is one of the main components of manifestation, is being able to truly align your feelings with your dreams and desires, then sort of drop that off and focus on the practical aspects of what you could do to begin to build that reality, build that foundation. So we have that. And remember, we are in a year right now that is characterized by the idea of through imagination, lost opportunities are regained. That was the degree of Venus at the beginning of this astrological lunar year that we are in right now. And that has been a theme this entire year. And Venus is also, highlighted in a way as she's really wedged in between the sun and Pluto right now. The sun is, moving through Capricorn. Pluto is also in the end of Capricorn, moves very, very slowly though, and Venus is sort of right in between the sun and Pluto as Venus is retrograding back through Capricorn at this point in time. And this energy right now, it really is emphasizing that idea that Venus was giving us at the beginning of this year that began last April, talking about through imagination, lost opportunities are regained. And the energy that we have going on today is really helping us with this process. Remember, we still have Jupiter, of course, in square to the north and the south nodes as well. They're only 1 degree off of the exact square. And again, this is very expansive energy that is also very positive and blessed and lucky energy that is trying to break us through into our future course, help us move forward, and also simultaneously release these belief systems from the past that have been hindering that forward progress, that forward motion. So really powerful day to align your dreams with your inner vision, really put your faith into it, and then begin to work on yourself and work in your life and start to structure and build and plan and make goals and, set intentions about how you can go about actually tangibly creating this from the ground up and through, our joint effort. That's how this Aquarian paradigm will work. It's a collaboration. It's a co-creative effort with God and universe and, our own, us operating out of our own sense of self-mastery and truly owning the faculties of our own mind and really understanding how that process works. So we definitely do have another very potent day today for making our dreams come true in this physical reality and regaining some of those lost opportunities again. And this is a part of that process of growth, but it has to be based in that naked, authentic truth, because nothing that is out of alignment with truth and authenticity is going to sustain through this age of Aquarius, this transition into the age of Aquarius. Everyone I know, I've been telling this to for quite a while now, and it happens. People see it happen. And just because the energy no longer supports that, only truth and truth and authenticity prevail underneath these frequencies. And so as long as we are aligned with that and really truly cultivating our potential, we really can't go wrong. Because that's what universe wants us to do, is to activate our particular cell. You know what I mean? Whatever our particular gifts and talents and blessings were that are specifically unique to us, universe wants those online right now, and all of us simultaneously doing that. So really creates this just huge collective snowball effect of humanity coming online spiritually and mentally and coming into that self-mastery and really beginning to co-create in a way that we haven't done, in our recorded history, I think. So we have that. But, again, today we do of course, with this manifestation energy so strong, we need to be very, very careful that we are guarding our minds and guarding our thoughts, because when we are operating out of those more subconscious areas, of our mind and stuff like that, and we're not really being the conscious collaborators of the creation of our reality, a lot of times we can have a tendency to attract and manifest things that are more so in alignment with our fears than are in alignment with what we actually truly want and desire. So we need to be guarding our mind, guarding our thoughts today, and make sure that we are focusing on the positive and really aligning our mind with this creative spiritual energy that's coming in today, because that is what is going to help us have the best outcomes as we go through this new moon cycle and our intentions and everything begins to grow, and also as we personally go through this period of growth right now as well. So speaking of the mind, though, I do want to talk about the position of Mercury today. This may be our only one little hiccup that we might have going on. Mercury is at 6 degrees of Aquarius today, and that Sabian symbol is a masked figure performs ritualistic acts in a mystery play. And we should be careful today, you guys, of deception or manipulation in information, in conversation, messaging, and communications of any kind, of all kinds today. This can be a very deceiving degree. This 6 degrees of Aquarius with this symbol, the masked figure performs ritualistic acts in a mystery play. It can be very deceiving, and it's about putting on some type of show, some type of play, projecting an illusion, casting some type of spell. So we should keep this in mind as we are navigating our information sphere today, the conversations, the interpersonal relations that we're having with others and stuff like this. Be wary of potential attempts to deceive today. And this also may be a big theme that is coming through in terms of news or mass media today as well, because we do have Mercury in Aquarius right now ruling the airwaves and communication that comes through the airwaves, social networks, social media, mass media, stuff like that. So with Mercury at this degree today, we just kind of want to be potentially a little bit weary of any type of deception, manipulation, like I said, projection of an illusion or some type of spell being cast through words, or some just type of projection that is, like I said, being presented to us. May want to watch that today with Mercury at this degree, specifically talking about engaging a masked figure, something hidden, something that, is not transparent, engaging in some type of ritualistic behavior in order to put on a play or a show. So just wanted to throw that one out there as well. Something to keep in mind. Other than that, though, you guys, it should be yesterday, seemed like a relatively smooth day. We should have another relatively peaceful and uplifting day with the moon in Pisces, and between those two planets, Jupiter and Neptune, a ton of creative energy available coming through today to help us build our new path forward. Remember, Jupiter in square to the nodes, wanting us to break through into forward movement in some type of way and simultaneously break free from restrictions of the past, mostly in the sphere of beliefs and truth. The sign of Sagittarius, and the planet ruling Sagittarius is Jupiter. And also with, what else did we have going on? I totally lost my train of thought. Don't know where I was going with that one. But yeah, definitely we are moving forward with this energy, and I totally lost my train of thought. I'm trying to regather it. We do still have Jupiter square the nodes while the moon is in Pisces. So yeah, forward movement today for sure. Growth definitely on the menu today. And we do, overall a relatively peaceful day, a day that is really trying to, again, inspire us to begin creating and laying these new foundations that can move us forward in a way that we are Saturn square Uranus, unrestricted, to align with our authentic truth and the potential that represents. Now, we do have some incoming aspects that are building now that are going to be coming into effect over the next week. We have the Sun moving into a conjunction, like I said, with Venus retrograde. We also have Mercury moving into a conjunction with Saturn, which means a square with Uranus. This, is going to be a bit of a bumpy energetic, most likely, and also Mars coming into a trine with the Eris point and a square to Neptune. And this will all be coming into effect over the next week, like I said. This is definitely going to be helping our cause in terms terms of the breakthrough and moving forward energy that we have going on. But for today, it's generally a day of growth, bringing our dreams into reality, super powerful manifestation window, like I've reiterated several times. And this is happening through our faith, holding tight to this inner vision, and getting to work to make it happen. The three most important components of manifestation. Creative inspiration can be made tangible now, and universe wants us to do that, to align with our naked truth, our authentic potential, to water it and watch it grow. And we are being very, very supported energetically in that process today, with just all of this energy indicating growth, forward movement, breaking free from the past, and really being in this Capricorn, that's what I was going to say before, being in this Capricorn cycle that is about laying these foundations, setting goals, putting in the work to help create something that is going to be enduring and supportive and lasting, into the future. That is what we're doing right now. We are really forming our future in alignment with something that is actually going to liberate us to eventually receive this much heightened sense of fulfillment, abundance, and joy in our lives, because it is in alignment with our authentic truth. So that's what we got going on today, you guys, for the astrological energetics. Now let's talk about the tarot cards. I swear this happened. I literally shuffled these cards, and I got pretty much all the same cards coming out today that I got yesterday, and that it always blows my mind when that happens, because I really did shuffle the cards and they really did just randomly come out of the deck, and they all came out face down, and I didn't even know what they were until I flipped them over. But they came out a little bit differently today than we did yesterday. The message is quite specific. There is no question about what the collective energy, what we're going through right now, and really what the message is, what we need to be doing at this point in time. So today we got the Knight of Wands again, although this time he was reversed. We got the Four of Cups again. And today we got the Eight of Cups as well. We did not get that card yesterday, but on the back of the deck was the Page of Wands again, and this time he was also in reversed. And so really, what this is telling me, very, very clear, very, very straightforward, is that the straight up only thing that is standing in the way right now of us really pursuing this authentic creative potential that is going to lead us to this sense of fulfillment and abundance, really the only thing standing in the way of that right now is this lack of perceiving and looking at what we actually are being offered. The only thing blocking our progress is not recognizing our spiritual gifts, our innate talents, the guidance and opportunities that are available to us, and being able to let go and move on from the past. So these four cards in combination with these two being reversed, the fact that they're there, this is telling me that this energy is present. This is the energy. It was present yesterday, and they were upright yesterday. And yesterday, the message was telling us that all we need to do is let go of this in order to have all of these opportunities for fulfillment come to us. But the energy today, is saying the exact same thing. It's just in a slightly different way, giving us, even more clarity about how we can make this process happen. And the only thing that is, like I said, standing in our way right now of passionately pursuing these things that are in alignment with that authentic creative potential that can be used to generate that fulfillment and that success and that abundance and that happiness in our lives, these opportunities, is not paying attention to, or not looking at, or pushing away, or not accepting this spiritual guidance, or this internal knowing, or these innate gifts and talents that we really need to be cultivating at this point in time in order to, pursue all of that stuff. But the other piece of guidance and advice today is that, again, the Eight of Cups, walking away from cups, walking away from the emotional attachments of the past that have served their purpose, that no longer hold anything fulfilling for us anymore. That doesn't mean that they don't hold anything fulfilling at all, but it's just not in alignment with what we need to truly quench our soul's thirst at this point in time. And so, literally the message from universe today in terms of clarifying the collective energy is that we are about to go on this pursuit in alignment with that authentic passion and desire, but we just really need to accept things for what they are, accept the way that universe is working with us at this point in time, and walk away from the things that are no longer serving us in the capacity that is going to lead to this growth, the overall theme of the day today. So really interesting how that worked out today. Very bizarre that like almost exactly the same cards would come out 2 days in a row. So I guess that must be the message, you guys. We are all really on the brink of, you know, following our heart's desire into creating something that can bring us these opportunities. And it's just a matter of tying up these loose ends and not rejecting the gifts that universe is trying to give to us at this point in time. So now let's draw us a little synchronicity card. This is going to be a message from God that supports us in this energetic process today. Anything that we need to hear that can benefit us as we go through our process through life today. It happened again. Okay. I'm just going to take these cards and put them over here. Whew, it just happened again, you guys. I'm sorry. Just got a little bit overwhelming for a moment. It says forget the past. Oh my God. So weird. Okay, this is the same card that came out yesterday. I don't know. Okay. So anyways, the message is that we need to forget the past. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. It says, give up your worldly beliefs and learn the truths of life. Feed your subconscious mind with life-giving patterns. Accept the positive aspects of God and let go of all the negativity. Forget the past. Get on with the future. In this way, your spirit will gradually grow and you will meet your goal. Like, those are such the key words right now of the energy today. All of this emphasis on goals being in the new moon cycle, specifically the Capricorn New Moon cycle, and gradually you will grow. Your spirit will gradually grow. And that's like all about what this energy is today, especially talking about Jupiter, the moon, Neptune, and Sagittarius. Jupiter is the planet of growth. It's another thing I didn't mention today in terms of all the growth symbolism, but that is mind-blowing, you guys. It's funny because I almost said while I was shuffling these cards, wouldn't it be crazy if the same card came out yesterday again? But I didn't say that because I thought the chances of that happening would be like not possible, but there you guys go. Forget the past all the way around. That's what we need to be doing. That's what makes, that's what our process is. Even in the tarot today, this is the one card that didn't come up yesterday. 8 of Cups, walking away from the past. South Node and Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter in the square to the nodes right now. Moving forward, cutting ourselves free from the past. It's time to forget the past. Move on, you guys, because that is the only thing that is stopping us from all of this. And I just picked up another card, and it happened to be the same card that came out yesterday, the Ace of Pentacles. So forget the past. Get on with the future. In this way, your spirit will gradually grow and you will reach your goal. Wow, so pretty profound messaging coming in there in the last couple minutes of this report, you guys. Didn't plan that one. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends if you think they would be interested. Leave me comments, you guys. I absolutely love your comments, and come back with me tomorrow. I will have my weekend report tomorrow talking about the energy for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and everything that we have coming at us this weekend. So wishing everyone a beautiful day. Forget the past, guys. And in this way, you will gradually grow and reach your goal. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.